I'm drinking some coffee because my matcha was not enough caffeine for me. So in today's video, I really want to just be honest, have a casual conversation with you guys. I know that some of you have really been following my journey, and I truly appreciate each one of you. So back to being honest, I started my YouTube channel because I thought that it would be a great experience for me to challenge myself in terms of public speaking, telling stories, and just feeling more comfortable talking about UX design. And it has really helped me so much with that. But I still get very nervous whenever I'm getting ready to do a YouTube video. And that is why I try to caffeinate myself before making any of these videos. So that is me just being honest. Now getting back to the topics that I will be covering in today's video. Like I said, I want it to be a casual conversation. I want to let you guys know where I'm at in terms of the UX design program, what my journey has been like, and also what my future plans look like. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, which I hope that you are, make sure to keep on watching and give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would really appreciate it. So let's get started. Today is August 1st, and I started the UX design program at Career Foundry in the very beginning of January. I don't remember exactly what week it was. I think it was the middle of the month. And now I'm reaching the end of the UX design program. So I have about one more month to go, and it has really been such an incredible experience. I am really happy that I decided to pursue UX design. It's even helped me in my current job. I'm able to think in a designer way, and when there's problems that come up, I'm now thinking like a UX designer, where I'm trying to understand the problem and just go through the different phases of UX design. But anyways, staying on topic, now that I am close to finishing the UX design program, I will be doing the user interface next. So with Career Foundry, you do have the option to choose one of the 3 specializations. It's either user interface, voice interaction, or web development. And I've decided to go with user interface. So once I complete the UX portion, I will be starting a new project, and that will be focused on user interface. The reason why I decided to go with user interface instead of one of the other specializations is because when I look through LinkedIn and I look at the different job opportunities that are out there, I've noticed that a lot of times the positions that I'm interested in want someone that has experience with UX and UI. I've also realized that I don't know very much about user interface, so I thought that I had sort of a natural eye for aesthetically pleasing applications and design. But towards the end of UX design, we focused on design systems and design heuristics, as well as the psychology of colors and text. And there is just so much to learn. So I really think that I'll be learning a lot more in the user interface program. That will benefit me in the long term. However, I'm sort of jumping ahead because I wanted to keep this towards the end of the video, but I'm just gonna let you guys know right now. I've been thinking about taking the web development program. Now, I don't know exactly what my plans will be after I complete the UX program. I think that it'd be good for me to start looking for roles in UX design, but I do want to make sure that I also take the web development program, just because number one, I'm interested in it. Number two, I do think that it's going to benefit me long term in my career. And something that I've always been very passionate about is just always learning. I mean, ever since I graduated from college, I feel like there's always been one goal or another goal that I'm chasing, and each one of them requires a lot of studying and a lot of learning. So it's just something that I'm used to. I mean, this is a little deep, but like I said, trying to keep things just casual and honest here. I do think that sometimes we set timelines for ourselves, and society has also set timelines for us. And what I mean by that is that most of us expect to be done with education after we graduate from college. We also expect to be done with college around the age of 21, 22, 23. And in my opinion, we most times work up to the age of 65 years old. That's when we retire. So from the age of, let's say, 30 to 65 or 30 to 60, I think it's important to continue learning, and it's never too late. I mean, those 30 years, what are we going to do? So back to what I was originally saying, I think that I will be pursuing the web development program after this, and if I do, I will make sure to start posting about that just in case any of you are interested in that. Sorry guys, my camera died, but going back to what I was saying is that I know that that's the way that I see things, and maybe it's not the same for everyone else, but with that being said, I am considering doing the web development program after I complete the UX and UI program with Career Foundry. And because I've really enjoyed my journey with Career Foundry, I do think that I would be taking the web development program with Career Foundry again. So when I started the UX design program, yes, I knew that it was something that I was interested in, and yes, I did do some research on UX design program, but to be honest, everything that I've learned about UX design has really exceeded my expectations in terms of feeling like it's the right fit for me. Everything has just been very intriguing. It's so interesting, and I just really enjoy it. So through the program, I've learned so much, from learning about research to better understand my users' pain points, their motivations, their goals, to learning about sitemaps and the importance of information architecture. I really honestly believe that information architecture is one of the most important areas to focus on, and the reason why I think this is because when you log into an application, if you're unable to complete the task that you're trying to do, whether it's post a picture on Instagram, transfer funds from one of your bank accounts to another, if you cannot complete those tasks, you're going to feel like you just don't want to use that app, and you're likely to switch to using something different that can provide that same service. So like I said, information architecture is so important in my opinion, and I made sure to spend a lot of time on that. Other areas that I've really enjoyed about UX design is just creating wireframes and prototypes from low fidelity to high fidelity. It's incredible watching your project to go from just an idea to something viable, and that really makes me personally feel motivated. I want to keep on working towards it, and I want to improve it, because I mean, right now it's just a project that I'm working on, but eventually I would love to work on a real application and watch real users interact with the application that I helped to design. So I'm extremely excited about that. Now, if I could go back in time and give myself some advice, I would tell myself to stay more organized. And what I mean by that is whenever there's any tasks that I'm submitting, keep them in a centralized place, keep them in order, because you will need them for your portfolio that you will be creating to put together your case studies. So what I did is every time I submitted a task, I was just saving it in a file or in a folder as a PDF. But I think that if I could go back in time, I would probably use Notion or something similar where I can sort of create the case study, keep everything in the order that I worked on, and just add detailed notes. Because now that I've started working on putting together my case study, I'm finding it a little hard to figure out the order of which I did things. But thankfully I created these YouTube videos, and I'm also referencing back to those. I'm finding the YouTube videos that I created very helpful to put together my portfolio, but that is definitely the #1 tip that I would give myself. And I hope that you guys can take my unsolicited recommendation and do something like that when you start your program. However, I am very proud of myself for networking with other UX designers and starting this YouTube channel. I do believe that this YouTube channel will help me set myself apart from other candidates when I start applying for positions as a UX designer. I also believe that these YouTube videos have really helped me build confidence in talking about UX design, as well as feeling comfortable, I guess, talking to an audience or talking to a group of people. I know that right now I'm just talking to my camera, but there are a few people watching this video, so it's kind of similar. And I also feel like I took a good amount of time on each assignment. Instead of trying to rush through it to complete the program, I really wanted to make sure that I was developing the skills that I need to become a successful UX designer. So I know that we're always trying to get to the end of programs or just trying to achieve our goals and say we did it. But I really recommend that you take your time and really take everything that you're learning in, so you feel confident about having UX design conversations. That is all I have for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this casual conversation, big sister talk. I feel like I gave more advice than I should have, but maybe some of you will find it helpful. Thank you guys again so much for watching my videos, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like my video and drop any comments below. I really enjoy connecting with each and every single one of you, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.